What is up, guys? Kristian Quincosa here, back with another cool video. Today we're going to be talking about the $100,000 a month Go High Level system that we use for one of our clients. If you run a small business or you run an agency, my goal for this video is for you to be able to grab this and implement it yourself. So I want to be able to give you as much value as possible. We're going to go over the offer, the page, and the exact system that we use on the back end, and kind of show you exactly every step of the way. What we did in order to generate this. There's a lot of people who talk without justification. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you guys a little picture. That is myself and Jermaine, which is the owner and founder of SafeTax. They have over 30 locations around the entire country between corporate owned locations and affiliates. So yeah, the proof is in the pudding. So let's just jump right into it. $100,000 a month Go High Level system / funnel, whatever you want to call it. First things first is you need a kick-ass offer, because no system, no lead generation system, nothing is going to work unless your offer is really good. We've been working with him for over close to 4 years now, and we've generated well over 200,000 leads for him. In his CRM alone, we have, in his Go High Level CRM, we have about 225. And then in the affiliates, we have, that I could go on. I can't tell you the exact number because I don't have it in my head, but we have a ton of leads that we've generated using the same exact system. But his offer gets better and better every single year. He makes sure, I'll tell you what his offer is right now, but his offer is $7,000 same day tax advance. This means that if the government owes you 10 grand in your tax refund that you're going to get this year, they could get you up to $7,000 of it same exact day. So it's a really kick-ass offer, and it helped make our job a little bit easier when it came to running the ads, creating the actual advertisements, like writing out the scripts, and yeah. So let's jump into the page. So this is the page right here. It's simple. It might be a little bit ugly to some people, but it works. It converts at around 30 to 35%. So that means that for every 100 people that we get in, about 30 to 35 of them sign up and actually request more information about what we're asking, what we're offering. Everything that you're going to see today is done on Go High Level. There's no third-party systems. So my goal is for you guys to be able to grab everything that we're talking about today and implement it yourself. I do have an affiliate link for Go High Level, so if you don't have an account and you are going to create an account and you gain some value from this video, I'd appreciate if you go into the description. It's going to say Go High Level or Go High Level free trial here. Click on it, sign up. They pay me if you guys sign up, but I only want you to do it if you guys gain some value today. So get up to 7K same day is the header of this landing page. And the reason why it's so important is because everything that we do has to be congruent. Congruent means exactly the same, and not similar, exactly the same. So all of our advertisements emphasize that they could get up to $7,000 same day. Now, where people tend to mess up usually is that they aren't exactly the same and they might be similar. So in their advertisement, they could say, get up to $7,000 same day. And then on their landing page, they'll say, get your tax advance today. So although it's similar and they might mean the same things, it's not exactly the same. So if you guys want the 30% conversion rates, the 35%, 40% conversion rates, which are kind of tough to do nowadays, you want to make sure that everything is congruent. So our advertisements are, hey, before you guys skip this ad, if you guys want up to $7,000 of your tax refund, same exact day, direct deposit into your account. Make sure you guys hit the link down below, submit your information. We're going to go over everything and let you know how much you are entitled to and get you up to $7,000 of it same day. Jermaine busts his ass every single year to negotiate with the banks that he has partnerships with so that he's able to do stuff like this. And, when we first started this, it was at about 3,500 same day tax advance, and then now we're up to 7,000, which is absolutely awesome. I'd be surprised if next year it's higher than 7,000, but 7,000 beats a lot of people. TurboTax, H&R Block, just to name a few. So the offer really means a lot. And then the page is simple, to the point, and they get exactly what they're looking for. The forms are done in Go High Level. Everything is done in Go High Level. So now that we got the offer and the page out the way, let's jump into the system. Where we at? I believe it's this page right here. Perfect. So we have two different sequences. We have one that's for text messaging and then one that's for email. Usually we do it all together. The only reason why we separated it this time was because we were getting some phone numbers approved with the A2P 10DLC registration process, and we needed to get emails out while we were waiting to get approved. So here's the text message sequence, and it's extremely simple. They submit their information, and the moment they submit their information, they get the first message. I'm going to show you guys how many people reply, the type of replies that we get. But the important part is this. Your first text message should always ask for something. Ask them a question, ask for a reply, right? So, hey, first name, this is this is Bree from SafeTax. Thanks for submitting your information about filing your taxes with us and securing your direct deposit tax advance. What time can I give you a call today? So the most important thing is how fast we get in touch with people. So the time to first touch has to be as little as possible, whether that's a text message, phone call, whatever it might be. Wherever you're running advertisements, those companies aren't dumb, and we know that they aren't dumb. They're valued at a very, very, very high amount, and they have a ton of advertisers. So I'm going to jump over to my little whiteboard here so I could show you something real quick. But this is your ad, right? Ad. Let's say you are in the tax industry, like what we're talking about right now. If you're in the tax industry and someone clicks on your ad, this is a person that is on Facebook, and they click on your advertisement and they submit, they become a lead, and then Facebook knows, hey, this person just became a lead for the tax industry. Well, Facebook also has, I don't know, maybe 2,000 to 3,000 advertisers that are also in the tax industry. So what are they going to do? They're going to show little Sally all the advertisements from every other person, all these 2,000 to 3,000 people that are looking for people that are interested in tax services. They're going to show Sally that same exact advertisement. So what does that mean? She might not only opt into your ad, but she might opt into maybe 4 or 5 other advertisements. So the time to first touch is extremely important. Extremely important. So that first text message is extremely important. If you have a sales team, you want to keep that window within 15 minutes. I know it's hard to do, but you got to do it. Worst case scenario, try to keep it within the hour, so that by the time you call Sally, they don't forget that they submitted their information to you, or I guess what I'm trying to say is that they don't forget about it. They know exactly who you are, what you do, what you offer, and they know why you're reaching out because of how soon you reached out. If you call them 3 days later, they might not even remember that you guys had a $7,000 tax advance, or they might not even remember that they even clicked on an ad. Maybe your ads are so good that they don't know that they're clicking on ads. And then now, by the time you call them 3 days later, they don't know who you are. So time to first touch is extremely important. That was supposed to be a star. Is extremely important. Let's make sure to keep that within 15 minutes. Phone calls, text messages, anything. So let's go back to the system over here. We wait typically a couple days between sending automated text messages. Just so you guys know, anybody who replies to any of our marketing on texting, we immediately remove them from these campaigns. We remove them from the campaigns because the manual process starts. So once I say, hey, what time can I give you a call today? 12 o'clock, let's say. Great. We remove them from everything. Now their sales reps have to go in and deal with the lead manually. So they'll either reply to a text message, book the appointment, call them, all that fun stuff. Excuse me. And the best part is that Go High Level lets you do all that stuff within the same system. So if you want to book an appointment, you can do it within the same system. If you want to reply to the text message or email that you're sending, that they're sending to you, you could do that all within the same system. So we wait a couple days between text messages, and we'll send out emails every single day, because emails are less annoying than text messages. And the last thing that you want to do is burn a lead and have them say stop, get them on the do not contact list, whatever it might be. So we want to wait a couple days. So as you can see here, we have 3 text messages that go out. I believe that the spread is about 7 days, and at 7 to 10-ish days. So the second text is need your tax advance. This is Bree from Save Tax. As you might already know, we can now direct deposit your tax advance. If you can use up to $7K of tax advance, let me know what day and time I could give you a call. So asking for another response, right? They didn't respond to the first one. Let's get them to respond to the second one. And then last but not least, after a couple days, mind you, they're getting emails, and we'll go into those now. What's holding you back? We want to hook you up with your $7,000 tax advance straight to your account. I just sent you an email with a bunch of answers to some questions we've been getting. So we timed this with our email sequence. I had to time it with this specific sequence because we had to split it, but typically we'll do it together. I just sent you an email with a bunch of answers to some questions we've been getting. If you have any questions, let me know and we'll get you started. So this one's a little less pushy because they haven't shown any interest, right? Mind you, while all these automations are happening, sales team is working, they're calling, and they're trying to book an appointment over the phone. So that's the texting side. On the email side, we take the approach of storytelling. Storytelling would be best way to put it. But the whole goal is to keep them engaged throughout the day, or throughout the sequence. So email one asked for a response. So asks, I'm gonna put a question mark here so you know we're asking for a response, and we'll get into what they look like now. And then we also let them know that, hey, pay attention to your email tomorrow because we're gonna be talking about some cool stuff in these emails. So our emails are extremely value driven so that they're gaining value as they're reading our emails while we call them, text them. We kind of have this omnipresent set so that the day that we do call, or the day that they do answer rather, they know about us because we've been texting them, we've been emailing them, so on and so forth. Quick sip. So email one ask, and then leads into email two. Hey, make sure you're paying attention tomorrow because this is what we're going to be going over. Or I'll tell you about a secret tomorrow, whatever it might be. And then each email feeds the following. So let's go ahead and let's jump in. This is the email sequence. As you can see, the first email, we talk about how excited we are. Let it load for a sec. So, hey, I'm so glad you made it. First off, here's where you can book an appointment. I took off all the, what are those called? The links, since we're not using them. They're not live anymore. We removed them. As you can see, everything's kind of drafted right now. Tax season is over. So now I'm genuinely grateful to have you here. I mean it, because over the next few days, you'll get emails from me personally about how we help thousands of people every year with their taxes. I'll also be sharing something I've never shared with anyone before. We're leading them into the following emails. So make sure you check it out tomorrow. Can you do me one thing before you leave? Hit reply and let me know my name is so-and-so and I need my tax advance by. So this is kind of giving us a temperature check on the leads. It lets us know, hey, is it someone that needs the money today, fast, soon, ASAP, and it's a hot lead that we could call and make sure that we close them sooner rather than later? Or is it someone that's like, oh, I need it by 2 weeks from now, and they're not as hot, they might need a little bit more nurturing, whatever it might be. But the whole goal is to get them to reply, have them raise their hand and let us know, hey, they actually do need a tax advance, and then we could go out and start rolling out the sales process. So then we wait a day, email number 2. Here we go, email number 2, hey, with all the anti-spam stuff. So this is a cool one. We send this one about 4 hours. We're not waiting a day, but we're sending it about 4 to 6 hours later. With all the anti-spam stuff and email priority nonsense out there, most emails simply don't make it. I'm a man of my word, so I want to make sure you got your link to make the appointment with us. If you did, just say reply and let me know you did. If not, here it is again. That's where the link would go. Anyways, just want to make sure best Bree and Ahmad. This one's cool because if they didn't reply to the first one, then they'll reply to this one and say, hey, don't worry, I got it, which is awesome. And then the next day we send them the following email, which is making good on our promise. So subject tax confession. Hey, there's a ton of nonsense out there. It really gets really easy to get caught up in a do-it-yourself tax software, right? So we're going off of TurboTax, H&R Block that has their kind of online platform, and find yourself somewhere weird on the internet, little funny stuff. We do things right here and it works. You know what though? It wasn't always easy. We talk to people every day that try to do the taxes on their own. But they need their money now, not in 2 to 3 months when the IRS sends it. Not everyone knows that we are now direct depositing tax advances as well as your tax refund. Is it easy? It is easy for you. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but anyways, I'll tell you more about that one tomorrow. As you can see, we're leading into every single email. So that make sure that, hey, if they still need some nurturing, they want to make sure that we're a legit business, because a $7,000 same day tax advance is a pretty big claim. So they want to make sure that, oh, I wasn't sharing my screen. Here we go. They want to make sure that we are real, right? We want to make sure that we're real. Here's the second email. Sorry, I don't remember if I was sharing my screen or not, if I switched it, but with all the anti-spam stuff, all that good stuff. So we have about, I think it's 5 emails and 3 text messages total that go around 7 to 10 days long in the sequence. But I want to show you guys the responses that we get. So like Lucy, hey, this is Bree from Safe Tax. Thanks for submitting your information. So as you can see on the left, noon, 3 p.m., anytime, maybe tomorrow, all that stuff. So people are actually responding to this, which gives our sales team, or their sales team rather, ammo. It lets us know when exactly people want us to reach out. So we know when to call them. We know that they're interested. They submitted their information. They got our text message and they responded. Sometimes, as you can see here, we'll get inbound calls. So we'll get people to call into the office, and every single number that we set up here is automatically routed over to their office phone, depending on whatever office we're currently running. As you guys know, Go High Level is pretty sick. We have all our clients on Go High Level. So if you look here, we have every single client that we have on there, and it helps us kind of manage every single thing that we do when it comes to our clients. We get to manage their success. We get to manage their success, how the conversations are going with the leads, so that we know if the marketing is working, if it's not working, if we need to make adjustments. Let me show you guys. Let's close a couple tabs here. I want to show you guys the pipeline section. So every single lead that comes in goes through an automation that automatically creates an opportunity in the pipeline. So I have no idea what the filters are on this, but I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see. So we have lead, attempted to contact, no answer, following up to booked appointments, closed deals. So every lead comes in and we can manage every single thing right here. So if we go to, I'm going to go to automations, and just so you guys could kind of take a look at it. For example, Melvin Jones, we could go in and add notes about Malvin. Hey, we called him yesterday, he didn't answer, following up tomorrow. We could add tasks to ourselves so they pop up on our dashboard. We could book appointments straight here and connect our calendars. Everything is extremely easy to do. And if we need to move one person from one stage to another, all we have to do is click up. I'm doing way too many things on my computers. I have like 50 tabs open and simultaneously recording on this. So all we need to do is I can't make it work. This is a bad look for Go High Level, but it's my fault, not theirs. I'm blowing up my computer. Let's try with Sandy over here. We could pick up Sandy and move her, but we can't. It's not working right now, so I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, all you have to do is pick up the tile and move it over side to side. I have zero clue why it's not working, but in the automations tab, I'm going to show you guys the automation that we use just to not only send internal notifications to our clients, but also make sure that all the leads go into the pipelines. We could do all of this in one automation, I typically like to split depending. So if we have a pipeline automation, one that creates new opportunities, I want to make sure that I have that separate so that if we have any issues or whatever, we know exactly where to pinpoint the problem and fix it, essentially. So this one is an easy new opportunity sequence. Basically, they fill out the form, we create or update the opportunity, meaning throw them into the pipeline, and then we send out an internal notification, text, email to the client, letting them know, hey, you just got a new lead, here's their name, email, phone number. And this is really good so that if you run the business, you're getting instant notifications when the leads are coming in. And if you are an agency, having this is extremely great. We run this very similar system for a plumber, and we call, you know, any like home services, we kind of call it like the oh shit business, like oh shit, something happened, I need to go on Google and figure someone out. So whoever, if they could get on the phone with them sooner rather than later, chances are that they could close them and actually get the job done. So we run the same exact system for a plumber, and the last 6 calls they got, last time we spoke, the last 6 calls they got, one was out of their service area, and then 5 of them were actually closed deals that they went, put out an estimate, and fixed the problem. So this is an extremely important process to have within your little system. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys today. It's about 20 minutes. I hope that you guys got 20 minutes of value on here. If you did, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And if you guys have any feedback, things that you like, things that you don't like, or things that you guys want to see specifically, if you guys want me to build out a specific system for you, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to build something out and give it to you guys. By the way, like I mentioned earlier in the video, if you guys want access to Go High Level, I have my free trial link below. If you guys gain value from this, please use my link. It's an affiliate link. I do get paid by them if you guys join using my link. So I want to make that clear. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next video. I post videos like this every single day. So make sure you guys subscribe. Take care.